My name is Desi Katrina, and I got my bachelor degree in English department recently from Universitas Lancang Kuning. While there, I learned a lot of theory in subjects like communication in public, data management, critical reading, and many others. I tend to enjoy interacting with people because I have experience as marketing intern which have helped me to develop my communication skill. I'm really excited about this opportunity because it's such an innovative company to advance in building my career. Biggest strength is probably my passion for work and my motivation to learn and grow professionally. Everything is new for me right now. I feel excited, ready to learn and do my best. If we talk about my character, I'd like to point out a strong sense for responsibility and an ability to teamwork. I hope I can utilize my strength in your company. I struggle with forgetting to write down certain tasks, particularly when I'm required to juggle multiple tasks. I have noticed that if I'm asked to do something, if I don't write it down straight away, then I will forget to do it. Therefore, I began to make a conscious effort to write it down and make to-do lists. I have noticed that I have become more organized and it has enabled me to prioritize tasks more effectively and I haven't missed a deadline. As a recent graduate, I'm eager to kickstart my career. I choose to apply for this job because I believe the role will act as a perfect transition to be professional. For me, this job opening seems like a brand new challenge in my career. This opportunity can help me in many ways to boost my confidence, and I feel I'm the best talent for this position. My goal for the next 5 years is to master my position and advance into a managerial role within my department, and I see myself taking on new and exciting project within your company that will prepare me for a management role with the organization. My ideal company is one that offers creative solutions to important problems. I would like to work for a company whose mission to provide reliable, high-quality products align with my commitment to customer service. When I read about your company's unique approach to customer service on social media, the attraction was immediate. I'm intrigued by your approach to employee wholeness and putting employee happiness first. Companies who trust their employees matter a great deal to me, and the opportunity to set my own work-life balance. This is a wonderful opportunity for me to get interviewed at such a renowned company. Your organization will surely prove to be an excellent platform for me to establish my skill and knowledge. I assure you that I will give my best and work to my full potential so that I can contribute toward the growth of this company. I'm a well-rounded individual with a very unique blend of skill. Past training and job experience have allowed me to take on and complete project and assignment while on time. And now, I want to be a part of your team and solving problem for you. As a marketing junior or trainee, my job was to promote banking product to new customer and including to follow up existing customer via call or visiting, and I also make weekly report. been working as marketing trainee for 6 months since I graduated from senior high school. I learned a lot about my skill and the things I enjoy about. But I think I'm not a quite appropriate, so I leaving and start go to college. And now I'm taking on new challenge and believe this position is the perfect step in my career. I read on your website that this company is an Indonesian technology company which support financial inclusion in Indonesia. And this company is the first internet company in Southeast Asia that succeed to close 100 million US dollar in funding SoftBank and Secure Capital. I do love living in Pekanbaru and I would prefer to stay here. However, for the right opportunity, I will be willing to consider relocating if it's necessary. I was promoting mobile banking and I was responsible to dealing with new customer to open bank account and registered mobile banking. Going above and beyond, I regularly call clients to check in with them and see how they are going. On my last internship, I worked for 5 days, but sometimes I take my weekend to do my job. So on Monday, I will prepare the closing target. One day, my boss came to me and said that I had been entering in some information incorrectly on weekly report. At first, I felt taken aback. Thankfully, I took a second to review my work. They were right. I had performed sloppily. I apologized to them for letting my work get so messy. After that, I never made that mistake again. Absolutely, having worked in team quite frequently in my previous position, I was assigned to work in the marketing team. Each member of this team was assigned a specific task. But one member said he probably couldn't finish his section on time because he had been having internet trouble. So for the solution, we brainstorm different places so he get to use internet, and at the end we were able to finish our work on time. I believe feedback has a great role in improvement. Be it a person, be it any business or any venture of life. One is required to get honest feedback from the people around him or her to work on the shortcomings and be better with each passing. I too had to give feedbacks to the works of some of the trainees who were doing their training under my previous job. They all were hardworking but irresponsible. Somehow, I had to choose a striker way to improve this nature of theirs, and I'm sure that it will happen. When I was working as marketing during my previous job, I did a big mistake because of name confusion. One day, a customer called me and asked for a certain aspect of the company's product. I gave an answer to the customer, but soon I realized that the information was wrong, or we can say the customer was misinformed by me because I had two clients with the same first name. I feel so embarrassing and terrible after realizing what wrong I have done. But I took no time in accepting my fault and told this to my manager. I wrote an apology letter to the customer as well. Because I know I get irritated when others are late to work, I clearly communicate my expectation and inform team members of the consequence of tardiness. I ask and assess what I can do better to encourage punctuality, and then I listen to understand how to help them so the problem doesn't happen again. Verified to ensure I understood what was being asked of me. Then, if I felt that there was better solution, I would propose that. If I laid out what I felt was a better solution, and my manager still asked me to do things a certain way, I would trust my superior and follow his or her. However, if I were being asked to do sometimes immoral or illegal or something I strongly felt would negatively impact others, I would express my concern. If my manager was not willing to listen, I would like to take my concern to a neutral individual to get another opinion. Of the most difficult periods in my life was when I graduated from senior high school, and I cannot continue to college, so I apply for job, uh, and then I have a hard time to do my job because it's my first time. I had time to map out the perfect plan and adaptation. Thankfully, to my colleagues was very reliable, so I able to work. One thing I have learned from past mistake is when to ask for help. I have learned that it's for better far better to ask for clarification and solve an issue right away than to be unsure. I know that your company emphasize teamwork and that need to be in constant communication with one others, and I think my ability to ask and answer questions of my peers would help me fit in very well with your company culture. When I was new, when I was new in my last position, one of the senior member of our team showed me a process to follow, but I didn't follow it as closely as I should have, and my results weren't great because of it. A month later, he comforted me and asked why I wasn't following what he had shown me. I apologized and told him that I understood why he was upset. Then I worked with him to make sure I understood what to do moving forward. If it happened to me, I would be a little bit disappointed, but because that is simply a preference of mine, it would not be worth making to other people feel uncomfortable eating without me or having to wait until my food come back. And then I don't want to uh, make the waiters uh, feel bad so that she could be better themselves. So if isn't going to give my food portioning, I would just eat it. I would certainly make effort to confirm my suspicion first, but if it's illegal activities or taking place within the company I work for, I feel obligated to report them. Hopefully, it will be something that could be resolved through a conversation with management. But ultimately, my ethnic will compel me to do what was necessary to bring the situation to an end. When I find a problem to be difficult to solve, I seek my teammates and colleagues help. Collaboration is key. When we all work together, we can come up with a better solution. Probably the hardest decision I have had to make was when I moved from my prior team to my current team at work. The manager of the other department approached me to ask if I would be interested in the new role, and At first, I declined. However, she talked to me further about how it would be an opportunity to provide even higher level deliverables, do the positioning of the new team, and it will give me an opportunity for accelerate professional growth. I will maintain a positive outlook and utilize my organizational skill to develop a plan of action. I understand the importance of adhering to deadlines, so if I saw that I absolutely couldn't accomplish a particular task on time, I will ask for an extension. I'm more interested in finding a position that's a good fit for my skill and interests. I'm confident that you are offering a salary that's competitive in the current market. Well, according to my research, my understanding is that about 3 until 5 million rupiah is typically based on the role and requirement. My current salary is the mid of 2 million rupiah. If I were to write my own description for this job, it would say a successful will use their friendly disposition, upbeat attitude, and knowledge of the inventory to provide excellent service to shoppers. I feel that those are most important aspects of role, and I confident that my skill will be useful for this position. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.